Ah, hey, happy Wednesday. So, look who's with me. I didn't think she's going to be here today, but she's here. So, we're doing oh, look, you can see my hands. We're trying something new so you could see what I'm doing. I don't have very good nails right now, you know. Anyway, all right. So, we are going to make the quickest, easiest burritos ever. Now, the original recipe, you just serve them cold, but I like to spice it up a little bit. I don't know about you guys. So I actually serve it a little bit warm, but it still only takes just a few minutes. You can add whatever you want. I mean, this is totally vegan. It's not whole food plant based. It's plant based, but it's not whole food plant based because I do use a little bit of mayonnaise. So every once in a while, I cheat. What? Anyway, but it's vegan mayonnaise. And check this out. You can buy vegan Best Foods, which was always my favorite mayonnaise. Vegan Best Foods. So no eggs, no dairy, and it's vegan.
It's sunflower oil based.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, and it's actually really yummy. But I've really tried to limit that in my diet. So, there you go. See, Amy's got it. She's got it down. We have, two things going on here. So, trying to be fancy today. All right. So, first thing is I like to put a little bit of onion in with my burritos, but I like it, sometimes onions can be a little bit strong, so I like to cook them up first. And this is just my preference. You guys can do. Oh my gosh, there she goes. Anyway, so that's just my preference. I prefer to, have a little bit of onion in with my burritos, and I think it just adds flavor. I don't know about you guys. And you know what? Have you ever cooked with an onion and you start cooking and everybody goes, "Oh, it smells good," because there's something about onions when you start cooking them, it smells good, right? So anyway, first I forgot something. So I thought Amy would talk more.
Well, you won't stop talking.
I won't stop talking. Okay, so
that smells good, that onion.
I'm just gonna heat these onions up a little bit.
So let's talk about what's in it. So we use a lot of black beans on our house and garbanzo beans. So we just I got these at Fred Meyer because they were 69 cents a can. And we just use a couple of cans of black beans along with.
And what I do is I always rinse them real good because a lot of these black beans, when they come like that, they actually come. They have some sodium. You can get the low sodium ones if you can find them. A lot of times, we use so many beans that I just rinse them really good to try to get some of the salt out because they do. You can make your own beans too, but then that's a whole nother thing.
I mean, if you're into making your own beans, it's a thing that you can do, but we go through so many that,
feeding a family of 6.
Mom would just be making beans all the time, and then they get mushy, and that's gross.
Well, no, they don't really get mushy.
I'm sorry, they do not get mushy ever.
But you can freeze them if you make them like that. You can freeze them. And what I've done with like lentils, because lentils take a long time to cook, is make them and then measure them out, put them in bags and freeze them. So then when you want to go use them again, you can. But you know what? Cooking like that takes all day. And sometimes,
wait, I have to say something that's off the subject dish. We have these really cool, these reusable bags. Mm-hmm. That Mom got, I don't know where. What's in here? What are these?
I got it from the biggest shopping mall in the world.
The internet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon?
Yes, there you go.
Amazon's bad.
What?
That's what they say.
Amazon's addicting.
But she got them, and then you just wash them out and reuse them, and they're not hard to wash out. I had to do the dishes. It's terrible. And I washed one out, and I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Anyways, they're really, really cool because they actually keep things fresher longer. So we should drop a link, but we don't have one. So maybe someday.
I don't even remember where I got them from.
I'll
But
drop the
anyway,
link.
I just
Oh,
kinda
Grove.
Googled
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Grove. You can get them there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do get some things off of Grove. You know what I love from Grove is those walnut scrubbers for your dishes.
Oh, I love the walnut scrubbers.
I like have so many on back stock
Mhm.
because I never want to run out. I love those things. They're great. But you know, during COVID and stuff, you could only buy a little bit of dish soap, and sometimes I'd run out before my next Grove order, and I hated that. But
Well, Grove is cool too because they have that room spray, and we have lots of animals.
yeah, so I'm just now today I got something that I haven't even opened yet that I ordered.
This is the box.
Yeah, this is a box.
This is not a box.
Anyway, it has like $99 worth of cleaning products that are chemical free and good for the environment kind of thing, you know, because we use a lot of chemicals and now that everybody's stuck in the house all the time. So anyway, I thought I would try it for you get so much stuff for that price. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and try them all, give them a whirl, see if it works, see if it really does what it says it's going to do. All right, so these onions are starting to get a little bit clear. So I did not put any oil in here because I normally don't cook with oil. Onions have a lot of water in themselves, and if you keep stirring them, they're not going to burn or stick. And you keep the heat at about a medium high. So what I like to do is just at this point, and you can do whatever you want. At this point, I like to add just a little bit of spice, and I'm going to do some. It's called poco picante, but basically all it is like
Poco picante.
Oh, she's gonna sing.
I'm gonna sing everything you put in there. I'll sing it.
All right. So anyway, I just thought I'd add a little bit. There's like onion. There's no salt in this. There's like onion powder.
It's roughly 2
garlic
tablespoons
powder.
she is adding.
Yeah, I
Show
just
them
put it in
on
the
the
cap. I
thing.
just put it in the cap. So anyway, look at that. All right.
Going in into the
So
pool.
I'm just gonna put that in there while the onions are cooking.
So now, interestingly, I'm going to continue to interrupt you. We cook with no oil. So did you already say this and I wasn't paying attention?
I did say that we cook with no oil.
But she's cooking this onion with no oil and it's not sticking.
Yeah, no. As long as you keep on top of it, it doesn't stick. But, you know, you can't really walk away. That's one thing. With oil, you could kind of walk away.
She lives in the kitchen.
But you know what? Still, like this recipe, you could do cold. So it would literally take you only a few seconds. But I just like to heat up the beans.
I like it warmer.
The beans and stuff.
Because you put, well, you'll see.
So
beans are going in.
Beans are going in. Beans are going in. Okay, it's 3 cans of black beans. But I mean, just for your family, you would use what you need for your family. So 3 cans of black beans going in. All right.
One day we'll make a thing. Today we did not. To like hold this up.
Right.
We'll just keep doing
with a little videos. Arm. It'd be like, you know.
Yeah, that's not happening today. I tried to get the teenager to help me, and he wasn't into it.
Yeah.
He's a teenager.
He had to babysit the baby dog.
He already tried to quit doing that.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, she's cooking the black beans. You don't want them mushy.
No, you're just heating them up, warm. Basically. So I'm just going to heat these up. I might add just a little bit more of the poco picante. And you know what? You can do whatever you want because it's your business, just like Tabitha Brown says.
It's your business.
Because it's your business. So, you know, add whatever flavors you want to that or none. Because sometimes, the beans, like I said, even though you rinse out the salt, they still have some salt in them unless you get low sodium. But even the low sodium still has some salt in there. So anyway, all right. So that's nice and warm. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. And then I'm going to make the sauce. Now, we're going to come back over here. Is what I'm telling you. This is what makes these burritos extra special because this sauce is addicting. And, I just can't figure out why, except that you use liquid smoke. Now, I have never used this before now, liquid smoke. but this recipe called for liquid smoke. So I thought, okay, well, I'll try it. I don't really know anything
Liquid
about
smoke,
it.
I think they use a lot in barbecue, right? But we
Yeah.
don't do that because that's animals.
Right. So anyway, so I'm going to use about, I don't know, I've got about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise in here, and I'm probably going to use about 2 teaspoons of the liquid smoke. So I'm just going to kind of measure it by eyesight. Or you can measure it exact, but
What if you have bad eyesight?
well, then you should put your glasses on.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Maybe a little bit more than that.
Cayenne. Keep going.
And then a little bit of paprika. Now, we have smoked paprika, but I would just do the regular paprika because you already got the liquid smoke in there.
Yeah.
So the paprika, that has a little spice to it as well. So that's it. That's it for the sauce. And then just stir it up. Stir the sauce up. Okay, and then what we're gonna do
keep it stirring. Look at my hair.
Just kind of stir it up. Gonna move that over.
That's warm.
And then what I'm gonna do now, you can use regular tortillas, but I bought the whole wheat tortillas because they're just a little bit healthier. But you can use regular tortillas, whatever you want, because that's your business.
That's your business.
So I'm just going to heat these up, basically, just because when the tortillas come straight out of the package, they're
I'm shaking.
They're not, stop shaking.
Sorry.
They're not. She's nervous.
I have the anxiety.
She's on camera. So
I don't know what to do.
She's definitely not nervous or shy. Kid was never shy. I'm telling you. When she was little, she used to say hi to everybody, and
I still do that.
One time we were in the grocery store, and she's sitting up there in the little seat, and she said hi to this lady, and she kept saying hi to this lady, and the lady was not responding. And she turns to me and she goes, "Mom, that lady won't say hi to me." And I said, "Well, kid, some people."
How rude.
Some people just don't want to.
Denise says, I use lots of liquid smoke.
Oh,
by the way,
really?
Hi.
What do you use it in? Tell me.
Barbecue. No, I don't know. She didn't say.
No, I mean, because barbecue kind of has its own, smoke flavor, right? So anyway, so I heat these up, flip them over. I can do it with my fingers.
Flipping, yeah, she's crazy.
Get that out of the way. And then I add a little bit I got some tomato here that I cut up and some spinach. You can use arugula, you can use lettuce.
The arugula is a little peppery, so that's nice.
Yeah, arugula is, and sometimes it's a little strong for people. Some people don't like it, but spinach is pretty mild, especially the baby spinach. And these leaves are pretty soft, so I like that.
Denise says she uses liquid smoke on pasta, fish, veggies, and rice.
Really?
Fish, I could understand.
Okay, so you use it on the rice
and barbecue.
Okay, so you use it on the rice. How exactly do you measure for it? I mean, you put it in the rice, because that I would definitely try for sure. All right, so here's your tortilla, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, and I just use a spatula that I mixed it with. You're gonna take this and you're gonna paint it on there, and you're gonna go from coast to coast.
Don't be shy.
I watched this chef online, and she says, go from edge to edge, go from coast to coast. You want to get it all over that tortilla. And oh man, you can smell that liquid smoke. It is yummy. There's something about the liquid smoke that it's super addicting. I don't know. It's weird.
This is one of our favorite meals. So even when I was working really late at night, I would come home and she'd go, I made the burritos. I saved you a couple. And then I would eat them because they're good even later. Even if she makes them, rolls them all up, sticks them in the fridge or whatever, it's still good.
All right. So I went coast to coast with that. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the bean mixture with the onions. Spoonful. Maybe a little bit more. All right.
Steamy.
And then a little bit of tomatoes, and then a little bit of spinach.
Denise says I don't measure anything. I put a splash depending on how big the dish is.
Okay. All right. I'm trying it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then I just kind of like fold up the sides
Don't screw it up.
and push it out like this, and then just start rolling. And when you go coast to coast, it sticks together better. So then what I do usually is I pop it back in the I pop it back in the pan, okay? And just kind of seal that edge a little bit, because I make about 12 of these, and literally our family just, it takes about 5 minutes.
12?
Yeah.
We need more.
I know. So anyway, so it just kind of helps seal up that edge just a little bit. And oops. Woo. Oh, too hot. Too hot.
Oh, Lori says if you wanted to do this without the mayo, you could do a white bean spread with all the same seasonings for an oil-free option.
That's a great idea.
Thanks, Lori.
I like that.
Yeah. We'll try that.
All right. Yeah, because that's the one thing is I usually, when we sit down for this meal, I usually only have one because it's got oil. I'm really trying to do the no oil, but that is a great idea. Like the chickpeas, is that what you're talking about? Like do a chickpea spread?
Well, like, yeah, hold our hands
or
and
the
walk us
white
through
beans,
it.
like a cannelli or a Great Northern, like those. Anyway, yeah, that's a great idea. But these, I'm telling you, they are so yummy and so filling and so easy. Literally, if you didn't want to, heat everything up, you could just serve it cold as well. But
it's better warmed up, because even when they
like them warmed up.
Yeah, I just like the beans a little warm. I sometimes have a weird aversion to beans, even though Ooh, navy beans.
Well, I'm wondering
She says navy beans.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll try that.
I'm definitely trying that.
Yeah, so the Daiya vegan cheese is really good. I like the Chow cheese, Matt. That's my favorite one because it melts so good. But these, you don't even need a cheese. Because, I mean, you could have a cheese if you wanted a cheese. But the first time we had these, I'm like, this needs cheese. But then once you get into it, you're like, oh, no, it doesn't. Because that liquid smoke and that spread, I don't know what it does.
It's like so addicting. So like I said, you could serve it all cold. You could do cheese. You could definitely do cheese. You could add meat. You could do just meat and not, beans if you didn't want to do that. But it's this special sauce. You know what? The secret's in the sauce, right? You remember that movie? What movie was that? Fried green tomatoes.
They had killed a man and were eating him.
Oh. Well, maybe that's not so great.
Also, vegan cheeses. This is the Miyokos.
Miyokos.
Yeah, good. It's a okay one. And here's one. The almond. I'm gonna go this way. The almond mozzarella shreds from Trader Joe's.
If you need vegan butter, like you're looking for that option, the Miyokos butter is just like butter. It melts like butter, everything. Now,
yeah,
I don't particularly use it just because, like I said, I'm trying to, cut down on the oils and
So wait, what
stuff.
I was saying is the Trader Joe's one, which they say is vegan, if you turn it over and you look at what it contains almonds and milk. So it's not vegan.
What?
Yeah, no, it's not vegan. This one is not.
Oh.
Those bastards.
Did I use that?
I don't know.
No. Well, it's not going to kill me.
The other thing that I was thinking with these burritos is that if you wanted to, you could add a little avocado.
Yes.
For some good fats, and then it would be kind of a creamier thing.
Yeah.
Texture.
Anyway, that was our meal for today. And next week, I want to do something else with you guys as far as a meal goes. One of these quick and easy go-tos that I do all the time, and you can make a lot of, which I love these kind of meals because literally, like if I'm busy doing something during the day and, everybody's coming around going, what's for dinner? I'm like, burritos. Because it only takes me less than 15 minutes to throw it all together and get it on the table. And then, you can throw in a little green salad on the side or whatever you want, or whatever you want to do, because that's your business. Anyway, well, thank you guys for hopping on and asking questions and giving me that. I'm trying the navy beans for sure. That is a great idea.
She said white beans or navy beans come out creamier than chickpeas. I could see that.
Yeah, because chickpeas have that little bit of texture to them, don't they? So, oh man, that's a great idea. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Lori, as an aside, have you tried you don't have a Trader Joe's up there. She's from Lake County. But have you tried the lentil vegan wrap from Trader Joe's? If you ever go there, try it. They use lentils and it's super creamy and a little spicy and it's really good. Now I have to go get some. It's like a lentil burrito.
I guess. Trader Joe's already has them made up.
Yeah, it's like the ready-to-go meals. Okay. But they use lentils in a way that is really delicious because sometimes lentils can have a weird... Depends on how they're cooked.
Yeah, and I think it depends on the lentil, too. There's different types of lentils, and I had this recipe for red lentils, and they taste nothing like the green lentils, which is... It's kind of different, they're a lot softer, they cook a lot quicker. I have no idea what the difference is, but anyway, and with the red lentils, sometimes you just don't really taste that lentil taste. I don't know.
Well, these are just like, it's like a spicier wrap. Now that I have wraps on my mind because I'm hungry because you just made that.
I know. Everybody comes up and said, "What are you making on your live?" I go, "The burritos." They're like, "Yeah."
So they're all standing 4 feet away from us, waiting.
They're like, "We're eating early."
Yeah, as soon as we turn the thing off.
I gotta make the rest of them.
Oh, the eggplant hummus at Trader Joe's is really good.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And also their chocolate hummus is really good. Well, now I'm hungrier.
Well, we're gonna eat in a minute.
Do we have any hummus?
We do.
Yes. I'm so excited.
All right, you guys. I love you. So next Wednesday I'll be doing another cooking live, and hopefully Amy can be with me. I don't know, it just depends. She almost wasn't with me today because tell them what you did. This is why it was so late.
I went to go get donuts.
Yeah, they're not just any kind of donut.
They're vegan donut. Look, I'll go get them.
Yeah, you got to see these things. OMG. I haven't had any.
She had a bite.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did have a bite of the savory one.
Right, ready? Coming in. These are from Donuts. They don't ship because the donut. And then we've already been into it. But these are Donuts. They're all vegan. That's the Homer Simpson looking one. And then this is one of their... Look at that. I can't get it because my hand's too big. It's one of their holiday ones. So you all know that Voodoo Donut is up here, and they have vegan donuts, but they're really sweet. Dough Donuts is not only a small business, so I like to frequent there because I know how that feels, but also their donuts are not as cloying. Is that the word?
Yeah. I like Voodoo Donuts. Sorry.
She does. She likes Voodoo. But also she's never had one of these. So.
Well, true that, and probably won't have one today either since I'm doing the mayo.
I'll have yours.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm doing the mayo too. I'm a junk food vegan right now. It's a really bad habit.
God, yeah.
I'm stressed out.
Yeah. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for the support and for being here and asking questions and giving me great ideas for the next time or for another time. That's awesome. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Let's see, Saturday is the second day in 2021. So
I'll try to be here too. It depends on
my
work schedule.
It just depends. Oh, hi, Sean. So anyway, we'll see you guys then. And until then, have a great rest of your week. Have a very happy new year. And I have lots of aspirations for this next year. I just hope that it's wonderful and it, is great for everybody because we need some good news.
Has anybody gotten their stimulus yet?
Oh, stimulus?
Not me.
I haven't really been paying attention because, it's kind of one of those things I'll really want to see it. Okay. Love you guys. Talk to you later.